Hi, we're reviewing formulas right now. These are formulas that I've asked students to write on the back of the video that we'd copied. 3.5 video from page 112 through 113, numbers 1, 7, 17, and 25. So I wanted to just talk briefly about these formulas. We're going to do review and receiving candy for these formulas if you have these memorized, because they will help you for your map testing and for CASP testing and all tests. First off, you've got area of a rectangle equals length times width. I really like writing the capital A with the picture next to it so you remember which formula is which, because capital A stands for all kinds of areas, but this is area of a rectangle equals length times width. This is area of a parallelogram, which is base times height. Remember, the base is across the bottom, which will be the same whether you call it the top is the base or the bottom is the base. But the height is standing up nice and straight and tall. It's perpendicular to the base. And we came up with the idea that the perpendicular symbol, where it shows like a right angle, that looks like the letter H. So that's the height. So this up and down dotted line, that's the height. Next, the area of a triangle. You could say 1/2 base times the height, but I prefer base times the height divided by 2. That way, if it's an even number, you can do factor bubbles and just divide both by 2, and then the 2 will disappear. The next is a song from Miss Hayes. It's a very wonderful song. It is the trapezoid song, and it goes like this. The sum of base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times the height. The sum of base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times the height. Trapezoid. Sorry, my paper's not scooching over. Let me show you that better. Okay, one more time. Class, let's sing it. Ready, go. The sum of base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times the height. The sum of base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times the height. Trapezoid. Nice job. That was the first time you did that. Excellent. Okay, next we have the area of a circle, which we know is pi r squared. Now, students have asked me for the circle wrap. They wanted me to sing it out. So I'll be videotaping that a little bit later, but you've got the circle wrap on the back of your formulas used in geometry. So this is ISN page 96, so the circle wrap is ISN page 95. So I'll be doing the circle wrap in just a little bit, so you'll have that as a video also. Reminder that when you square the radius, you're going to do that first because of order of operations, parentheses, exponents. You're going to square the radius first, then multiply it times pi. Okay, last we have 2 volume formulas. Class, what does the volume of a rectangular prism equal? Length times width times height. Right, that's the same that you had in your vocabulary. Same thing. And then the last volume that we're talking about is volume of a cylinder. This is like a can-shaped item. So the base is a circle. So if you'll see right here, it's pi r squared, which is the same as the formula for the area of a circle, and then times how tall it is. And that will work for anything. If it's a strange-shaped figure, you find the capital B base, the area that the base takes up, and you multiply it times how tall it is, and that's going to give you the volume of the entire three-dimensional object. Now for volume of a rectangular prism. Let's say that the rectangular prism was a deck of cards. What is filling up the volume inside here? What's inside here, you guys? Cards. The cards, right. What if the volume is for a box of tissues? What's filling up the volume inside this box? Tissues. Right, the tissues. So you know volume is the space taken up inside that we use to fill. Thank you. Great job.